All right, boys and girls, so here we go. First power up, the Zyber 8S from TinyChipHub. Now, they sent me this with intentions of me overclocking it, and I fully plan to. But they said don't burn my house down, so fine. I won't burn the house down, but I will overclock this. So let's get it set up. This is going to be kind of a rough video, guys. I've got you on a tripod right now, but I may take it out to go over to the computer, or I may pause the video to get to the computer and start setting it up. But let's do it. Let's get with it. So I'm gonna never even powered this up yet, so I'm kind of nervous. You know how it is. The first time device, you're gonna power it up. So this is the XT30 connector. This is a smaller one. Let's try to get a good pic. So it provides a more stable power. I've heard nothing but good things about the XT30 connector. Now there is a flat side right there and a round side. So just remember that for orientation purpose. I've got it set up on my little test stand that I like to use, the old Nerd Miner rig. So let's go ahead and plug it in. All right, she's powering up. So the first thing we need to do is access the SSID, which is kind of like its broadcasting network for your Wi-Fi. So let's go. I'm going to get on my regular phone. I'm going to do this on my phone right here for you guys. So there's my current Wi-Fi. It should start broadcasting soon. If not, I've heard they take a little bit of time to catch, so it's all right. We'll just wait and wait and wait. There it is. The Zyber 58E5 is this one's name. So we'll connect to it. Let's see if it goes. Connect to the Zyber. Maybe. Okay, so we got it. Okay, so now it's telling us to enter our Wi-Fi credentials. Let it load up for a second. Maybe. So AxeOS network configuration. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to leave this the Zyber 8S for the host name. I'm going to enter my Wi-Fi credentials. Let's go like this. Find my network. It's Feldhauser's. That's my network. I'm going to come off screen for my Wi-Fi password for just a second. Don't want you guys seeing it. Might try to hack me or something. And I also have to make sure I don't misspell it because I'm freaking terrible about that. Okay, so we've got our password in, and I'm going to hit save and then restart. Now, right out of the gate, it's going to automatically go after whatever credentials they have punched in for the device, like they're testing before they send it to me. So we will go get the Wi-Fi address or my IP address. So we just got to wait for it to pop up right here on the screen, and I'll move you guys around a little bit and see it. All right, so 163 is its Wi-Fi address. So let's go over to the desktop. This is going to be rough, guys. I'm still learning how to do OBS, so I'm just going to pause it and we'll... Okay, so we're at the desktop. Let's go ahead and punch in the IP address. It's 192.168.1.163. I have a boatload of devices on my setup here. Okay, so this is AxeOS. Interesting. So this one must run on AxeOS. Look at that power draw. Holy crap, 133 watts. So I need to go get my Mining Dutch credentials. Let's, because that's the plan. Let's go over to Mining Dutch. Boy, I've got so many things going on there. Mining Dutch. There we go. So let's pull away for a second while I log in. I mean, I guess my password protected, so it doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead and log in. And we've got all of our Bitaxes on there right now. So let's go to getting started up here in the corner. And we are going to be doing SHA-256. The region will be North America. I'm not sure. I wonder if it shows like a Zyber device in there. Hmm. So it's supposed to hash at 6.4 terahash. So let's just go set other and let's look at what it's hashing at currently. 5.56. So we'll do 5.5. We'll do, let's do 5.5 for now. It will auto adjust. So we'll go 5.5 terahash. And then we'll come down here and we'll grab my worker name. And then we'll add all this stuff here. So remember, on these devices that use AxeOS, don't add the TCP settings. It's not needed. So let's go to pool. Holy crap, this one's way different. Oh, it's just different. Okay, I get it. I get it. Man, it was looking a little bit different first. So let's go like this. And we'll take the difficulty. I'll just grab this 996 right here real quick. We'll cut that, throw it right there. And then we'll paste it, and then we'll take out everything, including the semicolon, and then the 2 slashes and the stratum plus TCP. Now we got to clear this out and come over to Mining Dutch, grab my worker name, we'll cut and paste, or copy and paste. And then this one, we're going to name the worker the Zyber 8G or 8S. So Zyber 8S. And now the stratum password, this has helped the starting difficulty basically. So this one says, right, like D13354. So we'll just copy that. Copy, come over here, set my stratum password to that. Control V. Yeah, I still do Control V. And just check it to make sure it's right. So that'll set us up there. And then I actually want to go over to Unminable as my backup. So let's go to Unminable real quick. And Raptorium. And I actually keep my, I don't know why it's on fish hash. What the heck? Okay, let's go SHA. So we'll grab this right there. Come over to Axe. We'll remove that one. Control V. Unminables is 3333 for the fallback stratum. We'll go 3333. And then I will come over here. Let's go to my mining setup. Let's grab Raptorium from Unminable. And then we'll grab my Unminable. Oh, wait. For Unminable, you got to remember to select the token RTM. And then we'll grab all of this. Obviously, the last time I did it was with a bit disk. So we'll just put that as our fallback stratum. So we'll come over here and delete that. And then we'll copy and paste that. As you can tell, I've had just about every device on there with that pop-up. And we're going to go Zyber 8S. Zyber 8S. Okay, so fallback stratum, everything's there. Password, we'll just leave it alone, for or X for Unminable, I believe. Now I know you can change the difficulty with a different on some of these, so let's do that. We're all set. We're going to save and restart. And then we'll come over to Mining Dutch real quick and go to my worker list. I've got about 21 devices on there right now, as you can tell. And so at first it's going to show up as a different worker, meaning it's not going to be the same. So let's go to the dashboard real fast. We'll wait for it to get going. Looks like it's okay. Looks like we're getting our connection. So far we're looking good on the pool. Okay, so let's go to Mining Dutch, and there it is. It's already shown up. Look at that, the Zyber 8S. It's on multi-port, so we're going to fix that. So what I like to do on Dutch, and this is kind of why I like Dutch, is it's different. So I'll come over here, I'll create or add a pool. The name here will be Zyber 8S. So we'll just go Zyber 8S. And then we'll come down the list here and find the Zyber right there. We'll select that one just like that and then save. So that creates another mining group of, so like I have the DTV Electronics, Solar Satoshi, AliExpress Bitaxes, the From Nowhere Axe, the BitDisk N8-Ts, and now we have the Zyber 8S. So now I've been mining Bitcoin Silver, just going for shit on it, you know. So here's this one. So we selected the Zyber 8S in the mining group. I'll come down here and we'll go BTCS right there. And then, yeah, so we're going to go solo mining and then apply. Okay, so once you do that, bang, there's the Zyber 8S. It's starting to change its setup over there. So that's good. And then we'll watch it out, see what happens. So far, I'll give you a little update too on what I've mined with what I have here. Let's go 31 days and let you guys see everything that I've mined on this. Okay, so I have mined 377 blocks of DVault for about 23,004 coins. And then I've mined 9 blocks of Bitcoin Silver for 450 coins. We can come over here and look at my wallet. Yes, I have mine set to lazy mining for Bitcoin. And I've made $4.80 worth of Bitcoin in probably a week, I think, of just, I started out on DVault and then I realized that DVault can't lazy mine. This just shows you how new I am. I looked and I was like, oh man, I can't mine with it, like actually make something with it. So now I've got a stockpile of DVault coins, I guess. So let's go up to our hash rate. So before we added the Zyber, we were at about 12.5 terahash, and now we're already climbing up the hash rate. So let's go back and look at this. We're at 4 points, so just under 5 terahash right now, which is good. We set it about 5.5 as a starting point. And let's look through this. I'm curious. Now I probably need to update this, but before I update, I'm going to do some research. Let's customize it real quick. Theme colors. Oh, this doesn't have anything in there. That's a bummer. Settings. Okay, custom settings can cause damage to system instability. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Invert fan duty cycle. I wonder. Now I've heard that sometimes with them inverted, it causes the fan to blow in a different direction. Let's see. I can't really tell which direction that fan is blowing, but we'll watch the temps. I think she feels like she's getting awfully warm already. And well, this says we're at 6.9 terahash. Look at that. Well, it did for a second there. We're 51 C and temps. Okay, so I'm going to watch this for a little bit, guys. And that way we know exactly where we're at. I've heard some issues with fans being inverted, but I can feel straight heat coming off the back. So I think the fan is okay. I think it's going in the right direction. But in theory, you could change the direction of the heat. So interesting. Fan speed set to 84%. So they want this thing cranking out the temps. Beneath fan speed. I'm gonna have to look into what some of those settings are. Beneath fan speed. I wonder what that is. Oh, that's the fan underneath the bottom. That's right. This has a fan on the bottom. Yeah, I'm like beneath fan speed, like an idiot. So yeah, I wonder if I can add it to my AxeOS swarm. Oh, look at that. Some blocks found. Sweet. So let's go over here and let's see if we can manually enter the IP address. I think that'd be the best way to do it. That way, because what I've found is sometimes it will add my bit disks, and then you have to delete them, which is annoying. So because it doesn't show anything on the bit disk, so it's 163. Let's add that. Add, maybe. I'm not seeing it on there yet. So maybe it's got a refresh. We'll let it do that. I do 15-second refreshes. Some people do 30. I do 15. I'm okay with that. It's all personal preference. Okay, so I'm not seeing it yet. So let's try this. No. Huh. I might have to. Let's try oh, it says it's scanning. Now we got a mark scanning there. Oh, look. Zyber 8S right there. It's got 8 BM1368 chips in it. Holy crap, dude. That is wild. And let's see if it. Oh, it added all the bit disks. Boo. Okay, so let's go through real quick and remove the bit disks because they'll look like this. They won't show anything. So remove, 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 remove. The bit disks draw about 8 watts, but I'm curious what this whole setup. Basically, this will tell me how much power I'm drawing between all of my Bitaxes. So we've got 2 types of chips, and it shows that right there at the bottom. Power draw, right there, 317 watts. So I have a power supply for this that I'm going to be hooking up for the overclock. I am not going to overclock on that stock block. But yeah, I think we're set, guys. I'll be posting some updates. Like I said, we're hashing away. We might change the pool and might change some stuff, but we're already hitting 16 terahash between all of my workers on Mining Dutch. Now, again, I'm just on Mining Dutch, and for now, I've been looking at other pools and stuff to figure out where I want to go, but I figured I'd walk you guys through the initial startup of this guy, and maybe it'll help, maybe it won't. I know my video quality is not the greatest, but hey, my mic quality is better now because it's gotten better. I got a new mic. Hopefully it's good for you guys. Anyways, thanks for joining me, guys. We'll come back over here to the Zyber to check it out on the way out. It's not too loud. It sounds pretty good. Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. We'll be doing some overclocking videos and stuff, and maybe we'll hit some blocks with it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. Peace out.